Hi there everyone, Mike Chiswick here for ChumpCar, presented by RVA Graphics and Wraps. Well, it's my last free weekend before we head up to Virginia for our Lifeline 24-hour classic at VIR, a summertime event we do every year, 24 hours. The only 24-hour event we do all year long, and for good reason. It is tough. It's tough on you guys. I see you guys sprawled all over the asphalt in the middle of the night trying to catch some sleep. Good luck with that with all the cars whizzing by. It's tough on your cars. They get 2 or 3 weekends of normal endurance weekend abuse at one time, and it's hard on the staff. You know, we gotta get a lot of extra people in and run them through cycles and shifts. Somebody gets stuck with the short end of that stick, and they're working graveyard shift middle of the night, and they all got to get back to work to real jobs on Monday morning. But it's worth it once a year to test man a machine and see who can survive. So just a few days away from that, we are sold out at VIR. Big year for this. Apparently a lot of guys came out of woodwork and said, we need to do this. We need to see if we can accomplish something. I don't know that it had anything to do with those watches or maybe that really cool trophy. I think those are just a gravy on the top. It's just that you want to try it. So we're going to be there. But this weekend, this event is sponsored by Lifeline Fire Systems. They are going to be there this weekend. They're going to have a display set up. They're going to be there talking about their products, answering questions you may have. And they're also going to be giving away one system at the driver's meeting. So make sure you're there. We're going to draw a random name out of a hat, a team name, not necessarily a person's name, a team name. And so you may have a bad weekend. You may not do so well in the race. Your car could blow up. Drivers get sick. Whatever may happen. But you could walk away with an expensive, high-quality Lifeline fire suppression system for use in your car or a future build. So what does Lifeline make? Their big deal is in fire suppression systems for your race car. They have some different choices. If you are budget minded and you said, I don't want to spend much money, I just got to get this in here to meet the letter of the rules, you can start with one of their AFFF systems. There's a foam system. You know, those start at $250. You're not going to beat that price. It's everything you need. You get your bottle, you get your pull lever, you get your tubing and nozzles for a 2-nozzle system, everything in that car. And you'll be legal and you'll be safe. You'll make a bit of a mess. Foam does a good job putting out fire, but it leaves that residue, that mess behind. So, you know, your car is safe, but you have some work to do. Maybe you've got a little bit more money to spend. You want something a little better, or, you know, you can get the money out of your teammates and make them pay for it. Lifeline and ChumpCar recommend you step up to the Novec gas systems. This is something when I took a trip up there to Virginia earlier this year, Brandon Marshall at Lifeline taught me all about it, showed me what it was. Amazing stuff. It is a liquid, clear liquid, kind of like an acetone or a nail polish remover. It's in that jug, and it's just pressurized with air. And when you release it, it comes out and atomizes into invisible gas. And this gas completely puts the fire out, removes all the oxygen out of the air. And when it's done, no reignition, it cools down the surrounding metal, whatever was on fire, and there's nothing to clean up. You know, you get the car back to the pits, find out what went wrong. Maybe you had a shorter wire, you had a gas leak, whatever. You don't have to dig through foam, no powder to clean up. There's no mess at all. It's like it never happened. Amazing stuff. Super easy to use. Not that much more money when you think about it, actually. And they sell those Novec systems for your car, and they're a smaller bottle too. Instead of having a bigger bottle, they can fit the same amount of fire suppression in a smaller package. So if weight's a concern for you, if you're that detailed about stuff, the Novec system is smaller. That, by the way, is what they're going to be giving away at the driver's meeting on Saturday. But anyway, in addition to the systems, they also do handhelds. They're going to have a handheld bottle, a Novec bottle, on display this weekend, so you can take a look at that. It does the same amount of fire suppression as a 10-pound ABC, but it's only 3 kilograms, which for us English people is about 6.5 pounds. So it's a little lighter, smaller. And we're going to be adding that to our rule book as a legal use fire extinguisher. So you can use a 10-pound ABC, or if we see you with one of those Novec handhelds on pit road, 6.5 pounds, that will be legal as well. And that's, again, really nice. You know, you can spray out your buddy when he catches on fire without covering him in foam and dust. It's just a vaporless gas. It's just, fire's gone. So really cool stuff. Lifeline can do a much better job explaining all their processes, chemicals better than I can. So stop by their booth this weekend at VIR when you're taking a break, get some water, ask them some questions, see what they got. You may be pleasantly surprised and decide to add that to your next build or your pro car. Anyway, this weekend, guys, ChumpCast Live will be on site. Doc and Polly will be broadcasting from the studio. Bill and his team will be there. I think by team I mean he has his son and friends doing work for him. Send them here, send them there, make them do things. But they'll be there on site doing interviews. Already they have been doing some interviews with you guys via internet. We're starting up a new podcast, and they were testing out the equipment, decide what better way to do it than to call some of you guys and do some interviews for you guys attending this weekend's race. And those have been posted up on Facebook here this week. Really cool. Looking forward to developing that new system. And but they're gonna be on site all weekend, so you see them, wave, give them a soundbite, tell them what's going on with your car. Excited. If you can't make the race or your friends or family can't make it, tell them, give them the link, ChumpCast Live, and they can watch all the action all weekend. We are actually broadcasting the entire 24 hours. The guys are going to take turns, get some sleep, turn over the reins of broadcasting between Bill and Paul during the night. But yeah, follow along, say how your favorite team or your friends are doing this weekend. Share the link with everybody. It's been a really cool thing, and you guys have helped push it by sharing those links on Facebook and YouTube. Anyway, guys, Sunday afternoon. I think it's nap time. Enough work for one weekend. Guys, it's been good talking to you. We will see you at the track. Thanks. Bye.